Like making teams both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Boy, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Irving in at the 1. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Giannis. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Down low. And it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis against Durant. Holiday goes in. And Antetokounmpo. They recover it. Holiday dishes to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got his team on the board to start the game for Milwaukee. Holiday against Irving. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Irving passes to Harris. Harris draws the double. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. It's good from long range.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Harden the pass to Durant. Inside. Out to Harris. Harden against DiVincenzo. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Middleton on the wing. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And the jam by Harden.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here is Holiday. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Durant down low. Antetokounmpo's there. The shot by KD. No good. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. And he dunks it down.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
KD on the wing. Rebound, Milwaukee. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside, KD. Back to Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Forbes. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Luwalu's shot is off. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 1-for-1, making their previous attempt at the line. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Green. Now here's Brown. Griffin dishes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Back to Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Now here's Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague's such a seasoned veteran. He knows exactly what to do when the defense is playing them in the pick and roll.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Brown. And hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Here's Teague. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And Portis throws it down.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Nets trail by 3. Brown with it. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Deft touch on the alley-oop. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. Well, how about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Teague, the pass to Forbes, takes the 3. The rebound by the Nets.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Luwawu. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Teague kicks it to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Forbes the pass to Tucker. Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Nets trail by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Griffin, here we go. Great D that time from Portis.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now the pass to Nora. Stolen away, and here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. He hits Portis atop the key, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in for Green. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And, oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Irving against Holiday. Outside, KD. Harden trying to get open.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Lopez throws it down.
And this is all you have to do with Brook Lopez. Exceptional at completing lobs thrown his way. Long arms, easy job.
Harden finds KD. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Harden can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
There's the lob into the Kumbo. A shot, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Durant. Well, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Right block shot. Good on the bucket. Giannis has got 9 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Oh, and the jam by Durant!
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. To the inside. It's tipped. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. He's got 11.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Milwaukee in the lead. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7'5". Come on now.
Irving passes to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Holiday, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Harden finds KD. Harris outside. Passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Knocked away. Antetokounmpo against KD. And Giannis throws it down.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Holiday against Irving. Outside, KD. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Pass to Portis. Here's Teague. And that'll be 2. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Green, he's checked in for Durant. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Harris. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Here's Luwawu. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pass to Nora. Back to Teague. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jeff Green. Nets trail by 3. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Free throw line jump shot. And the wide open shot from Green. Rebounded by the Bucks. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Brown outside. And then Brown with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Forbes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Holiday against Irving. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Not going to go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break to take the lead. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Outside Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Giannis against KD. It's Giannis with the drive. Holiday left side. Off target from the baseline.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. DiVincenzo against Harden. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Harden on the wing. Right side, Griffin. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it down to Middleton. And Holiday, here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3 to the paint. Griffin passes to Durant. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. From 15 feet away, falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Harris inside, defended by Middleton. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Harris. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. For 3, Middleton. Rebound, Brooklyn. And 1:01 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Harden. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now DiVincenzo. Durant with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's got the ball. And here's Harden. Back to Durant to take the lead. Doesn't go that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And a big-time playmaker, when the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Holiday against Irving. The pass to KD. To tie it up. The 3 won't fall. From deep. No good there. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. That was a David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in its center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Scott in at the three, the small forward. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Now here's Simmons. The pass to Embiid. Down low. Simmons looking it over. Rebound, Milwaukee.
The bench was ready to erupt. Instead, look at them. They're hiding their faces in their top.
And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Green. Tries again. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played so far here in the first. And here is DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Right side out of Kumbo. And at last, they get one to fall.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Milton finds Green. The kick out to Scott. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here we go. On the Kumbo. Nobody back. And it's blocked by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And here we go. Green inside the three-point line. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Simmons against Giannis. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked by Simmons. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Green finds Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got his second bucket.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
To the middle. Lopez passes to Holiday. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look, I love to see more of this from Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Milton. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Middleton outside. Offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the dunk by Embiid.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of the point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Outside Holiday. There's the dish to Lopez. And it's Middleton penetrating. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now here's Curry. Howard kicks to Curry. Back to Howard. The shot from the low post is good.
It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent, and he always knows where to roll to the right spot.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Bucks. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at the 3. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Teague drives in, drops in the layup for 2.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
The 76ers leading by 4. Hill passes to Harris. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's Teague. Over to the wing. Tucker. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you got to get out on him. Tucker's reliability off the catch is a major value to this offense.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
And so he'll bring it up for the 76ers. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Left side, Curry. Milwaukee in the lead. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Pass to Forbes. Passes it to Portis. They get it again. Pass to Nora. Here is Forbes, guarded by Curry. Nora can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers lead it. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harris outside. And it's good for 2.
And the coaching staff likes seeing Harris take these shots. It really helps his confidence.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Tucker's got 9.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Hill dishes to Harris. It's back to Hill. Left side, Harris. That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Embiid kicks to Green. The kick out to Scott. 6 to shoot. Here's Milton. Simmons trying to get open. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And that's... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league, Shaq. And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bucks trail. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Green out there with Shake Milton. And it's Scott in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the first basket of the third quarter for Milwaukee. Giannis has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. There's the pass to Embiid. Kicks it to Scott. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks shooting around 41% on the night. Middleton outside for 3. No good. Shot missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Scott. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Ben Simmons.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. DiVincenzo against Green. Here's Milton. Off target from three-point range.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness his fit. But at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Such a force of nature inside. I love how hard Embiid goes to pick up these fouls.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway. Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Basket good.
And it's not difficult to see the potential that Harris has. I mean, he's a guy that can do just about everything out there on the floor.
Teague against Hill. Portis, the pass to Norm. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. Turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Teague against Hill. 1:04 left to play here in the third. Harris passes to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped.
And you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Tucker. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
And it's Harris on the drive, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Pass to Nora. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Here's Nora, all alone. He can't hit that top. Hill looking it over. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Here's Nora. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bucks, Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the small forward.
He might not beat too many guys in a foot race, but Tucker is always going to bust his butt to get out on the break.
Hill against Teague. And the pass to Harris. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Teague. Pass to Forbes. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense when he makes his living blocking shots.
Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Teague. Feeds it to Tucker. Here is Forbes. Clock at 6. Teague with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Portis, they get the rebound. T kicks it to Tucker. Curry with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Howard in the post. Working on Portis. Harris's shot is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if we can get it done.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Milton. But they get it there. Embiid, the pass to Milton. Scott kicks to Milton. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis with it. Now defended by Embiid.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And that one falls for Middleton. Middleton hits them both.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Up top, Simmons. Covered by Giannis. Simmons passes to Milton. 5 on the clock. Back to Simmons. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. Giannis with it, passes it to Lopez. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
And Simmons kicks to Thybulle. And Simmons slams it in.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Up there for Lopez, an emphatic LU jam.
Well, these are the spots Lopez has been in before, and he knows how to deliver them.
Outside, Simmons. Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. To the left wing. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Outside Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Outside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Pitt. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Simmons. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Remarkable, the poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
That'll be a 5-second call. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the net. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Simmons, Joel Embiid out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Green, and it's Milton in at the 2 spot. And looking at the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Durant for 3. Milton grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
Now here's Harden. The pass to Harris. Harden against Green. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Thybulle. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Green dishes to Embiid, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here's Durant. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Thybulle. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Harris finds Durant. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. Harden against Green. Harden, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Now, Milton. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Nets trail by 6. Harden outside. Passes it to KD. Ben Simmons with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Got a piece of it. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Durant finds Harden. Outside, KD. Good D by Embiid.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame.
Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness. And You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Harden kicks to Harris. 5 on the clock to stop the drought. Harden's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 8. Down low. Here's Thibault. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris has checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Pass to Howard. Back to Korkmaz. Count it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the wing, Irving. Here's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Harden against Curry. And that one, good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game in. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
They've got Luwawu. Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Brown. Howard scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Green kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Green, the pass to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. There's the lob for Harris, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Offensive rebound, second chance shot, misses at the rim.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 8. Brown with it, and it's Howard picking him up. It's good. Brown's got 4 this quarter. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
To the paint, Curry with the steal. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. The pass to Curry. Launches a three. And Hill the bucket on the assist by Curry. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
Commendable awareness by Hill, noticing the defense was sagging off of him as the pass was coming, and then just squaring up and knocking it down.
Pass to Jordan. Over in the corner, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Green up on top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Passes to Howard. And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Simmons passes to Thibault. Lobbed up there for Embiid. No good that time.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw fouls.
Blake Griffin hits them both. 1:11 left to play here in the half. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Milton. Simmons against Harden. Simmons left side. 6 on the shot clock. Milton finds Simmons. To the middle.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And here's KD for 3. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Irving. Now the pass to Thibault. And he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, Danny Green usually is knocking down shots. This time, he's setting up a guy to make a shot.
Harden scanning the floor. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 13. On the wing, Milton. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style point. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And there's Embiid, and it's Green in at the 3. Pass to KD. Lays it up and banks it in.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody's stopping.
Philadelphia leading by 15.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Harden dishes to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Launches it. Rebound by the 76ers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Simmons, and the layup is good. Simmons got 8 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside, KD fires the 3. That one misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Green kicks to Milton. Griffin with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control. Simmons can get up for blocks.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Simmons passes to Milton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Milton's got his first 2 points.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Griffin. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 19. Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris and stolen by Irving. Griffin looking around. On the wing, Irving. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Howard dishes to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Right side, Green. Here's Luwawu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 2. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Curry kicks to Hill. Beyond the arc. Curry can't get it to go. This one for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers ahead. as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Brown, and it's Green, and it's Luwawu in at the three, the small forward. Harris passes to Korkmaz. He kicks it to Howard. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Brown.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. The putback, it's good on the putback.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's Harden for three, rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Durant with the steal. And finished off by KD.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Griffin. Howard can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Harden finds Harris. Three-pointer. And Curry pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He feeds it to Hill. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Harden outside. Outside Durant, uncovered. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
The 76ers making a switch here. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Axie's checked in for Curry, and it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. That one goes in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Down low. Green passes to Thibault. They kick it out to Green. Puts up a three. Brooklyn with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Harris for the three. Action coming off the assist from Katie.
You know, in the gym range, that's Joe Harris. He was the 2019 three-point contest winner, showing you why right there.
Green with the ball. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. Welcome, everyone. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 2 guard. Now here's Durant. Passes it to Irving. Over Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Out to KD. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Now Harden. Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Here's Jordan. Out to Harris. There's the triple. Offensive rebound.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Irving. Harden dishes to Durant. Harris passes to Irving. Back to Harris. Launches a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. He feeds it to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Good on the second free throw. Here is Durant. Here's the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Wow, this makes that look so easy.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Giannis passes to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Durant. Here's Jordan. Goes back up. Rebound by Brook Lopez. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Harden against DiVincenzo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Durant, good, nice job down low. Durant's got 5.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And Giannis gets it to go. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helped. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Holiday against Irving. Pass to KD. The rebound by the Bucks.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Holiday with it. Guarded now by Irving. Unloads. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Giannis.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving looking over the floor. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
In a wide open look for Irving. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, it's one of the more dangerous shots. The form, the quick release, everything for Kyrie in sync.
Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. We'll return shortly. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Dinwiddie up top, guarded by Tucker. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Teague following the bucket by the Nets. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. A 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, an amazing effort on the defensive end from Teague with the steal, and the team's rewarded in transition.
So the wing on the left. They kick it out to Green. To the middle. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Luwawu.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Teague, the pass to Portis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
That shot wide open. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Harris drives in, and it's sent back by Lopez. Antetokounmpo against Durant. The 11-footer kicks it out to Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Shoots from the line. The offensive rebound. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And good that time. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Lopez powering through that time.
Holiday against Irving. Right at the free throw line. That one a little long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Giannis on the follow.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
From the arc, Luwawu, the pass to Harris. Holiday against Irving. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Middleton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead. And that does it for our half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris, and it's Durant, and it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Holiday looking over the floor. Bobbed up there for Lopez. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got 7 points.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. A shot off the left rim and out. Nets trail by 12. Left side, KD. Irving finds Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Holiday with it. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. 13 points in the game.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Harden against DiVincenzo. KD passes to Luau. Back to KD. Clock at 6. Harden outside. To the paint. And then Durant with the dunk.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joe Harris. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Forbes the pass to Portis. There's the lob to Portis.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Brown outside. And there's the pass to Green. To the inside. Jordan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
Nice shot by Portis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And Brown drops them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Teague. Back to Forbes. Banked in off the glass. Forbes has got 5. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 12. Dinwiddie kicks to Green. 59 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Portis, the pass to Teague. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's Forbes, and stolen by Jordan. Brown drives in. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bucks leading by 10. And Forbes kicks to Teague. Back to Forbes. From downtown. Kept alive. Here's Portis. Now the dish to Tucker. And it's good. 2 points. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Brown. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with T. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And contact up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. It means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
The 17-footer, and the jumper is good.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
And so it's Milwaukee now. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his third foul of the game. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for T. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo, and the basket is good. 15 points for Giannis.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Irving against Holiday. For 3, Durant. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
6 to shoot. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Now, Middleton is shooting the ball extremely well in this one. Nice rhythm. Might be tough to slow him down.
Outside Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Irving against Holiday. Shot from the top of the key. Irving misses.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Giannis. Nets trail by 11. Outside Irving. The tray. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
For 3, Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Irving against Holiday. Durant down low. Clock at 6. To halt the run, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, leading by 12. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Passes it to Durant. Back to Irving. Over Holiday. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bucks leading by 14. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Griffin grabs the board. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Irving misses.
Now that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bucks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Giannis. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden draws the double. Outside Griffin. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Middleton for 3. And the Bucks miss again. And here is Irving. The 3. The rebound by the Bucks. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it. The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Actually out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Green. Poked away. And stolen by Simmons. Up top, Embiid. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Hilton the pass to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton with it. Now Green defending. Philadelphia with the ball.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Milton the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Embiid. And here's Maxey. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Holiday with it. Defended by Milton. Right side Holiday. Yep, that one goes in there.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Now, here's Milton. To the inside, taken away by Holiday. Giannis with it. The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Trying to get open as Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And really, Lopez has been dangerous to him throughout his career. You got to guard him closely.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Outside, Green. Pass to Milton. Inside. Up top, Embiid. Lopez covering, and Embiid throws it down.
I mean, once Embiid puts it on the deck, look out. I mean, he's using his height and quickness to capitalize.
Middleton on the wing. He kicks it to Holiday. To the paint, and to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Offline with his 3. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Green.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. It could go. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even
tie game in Milwaukee. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And earlier we checked in with
important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Teague, the pass to Tucker, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Scott. Back to Korkmaz. Here's Portis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Teague against Hill. Teague dishes to Tucker. And Forbes has it in the corner. Back to Tucker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think they're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. The shot's good from Forbes.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harris passes to Scott. Shoots over Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That one is off. And he's good on the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now the pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. Portis, the pass to Forbes. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. 4 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here, and he can't bank that one in. The 76ers trail by 3. Here we go, one-on-one. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, it's nice to have Dwight Howard on the end of the break. Not much is going to go wrong when he's the guy finishing it off.
Now here's Teague. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Portis. Out left to the wing. An even 3-on-3 break. Hill dishes to Howard. Outside, Scott. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Scott. Takes a 3. He can't get that one. Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Milwaukee in the lead. Connaughton kicks to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And when you get as much speed going to the rim as Teague does, sometimes momentum just carries you in to a slam like that one.
Hill passes to Korkmaz. To the middle. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Outside Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Takes the three. No good from Connaughton. And now the 76ers on the break. Second chance shot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. 76ers trailing. Taking a look at the 76ers. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Maxey passes to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Embiid pulls it down. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
On the wing, Milton. For the lead. Almost, but it rolls out.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Milton the pass to Maxey. To the wing right side. Embiid against DiVincenzo. Tries from 7. Here's Green. He feeds it to Embiid. And it's in there. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
Now Holiday down low. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's Milwaukee now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Back to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton looking it over. Inside. That shot missing. Good D by Embiid.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Milton. Out to the right wing. For the lead. And Embiid lays it in. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. 1:32 left in the third quarter. To the inside. And to Kumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Milton. Yep, that one goes. Milton's got his second basket. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Holiday goes in, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Teague against Harris. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Korkmaz, no good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Portis with it. He's picked up by Hill. Hill against Teague. Back to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here is Harris. No points in the game yet for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Outside Teague, over to the wing. Here is Forbes. And he converts the layup.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now. And that's easier said than done.
Hill passes to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The pass to Tucker. Back to Teague, and Forbes has it in the corner. They grabbed their own miss.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
Hill against T. Hill passes to Howard. And up the court from the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. Ford. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Forbes has got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Harris outside. And stolen by Portis. Connaughton passes to Tucker. And a wide open look for Portis. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 4. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. No good from Howard. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Embiid. That shot is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Now, you can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Now here's Young. Guarded by Simmons. The kick out to Lopez. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
1:05 left in the game. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Feeds to Lopez. Outside Holiday. That 3 off the mark. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Back to Giannis. There's the 3. The shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Lets the 3 fly off target. So a close game sees Milwaukee take. All right, David.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sun shining brightly at before.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important clubs. Thanks, DA. So the next starting five. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, we've got Green. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. Then there's Embiid, and it's Thibault in at the 4 spot. And Harden with the stop.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Now Milton. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. In the corner, Irving with it. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Now here's Simmons. Over in the corner, Green. No good again that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to Harris. Irving against Simmons. Pass to Harden. Pocket 6. Now the feed to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Simmons. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Outside, KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Irving surveying the floor. KD on the wing. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now here's Green, stolen by Durant. The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 8. Right side, Simmons. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. Now here is Irving. The 3 from KD. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 9.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Outside, KD. Griffin trying to get open, and it's Durant missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he's got his first free throw of the game, and he makes the first.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Mike Scott's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Dinwiddie. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Green against Scott. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. He's off on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. No good from Simmons.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
With 3, Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Rebound by the 76ers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Mike Scott, George Hill out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Brown. Hill pulls it in. And so Hill will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Scott kicks to Korkmaz. This is to Howard. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Pass to Green. Clock at 4. Jordan trying to free himself up. Green, no luck. And Philadelphia has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Howard.
I'll tell you, the experience working to his advantage. Dwight Howard draws the contact, able to finish it. Nicely done.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Free throw no good for Howard. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now, here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it to Embiid. On the wing, Milton, guarded by Harden. Count that one. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving against Simmons. Outside for Durant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Irving against Embiid, and he lays it straight in. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The pass to Harris. It's Durant on the wing with the shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 10 points for KD.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
Simmons passes to Milton. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. A shot by Harden, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Thibault finds Embiid. Yep, it counts. Embiid's got 12.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Durant. On the wing, Irving. Griffin trying to get open. His three-pointers off the mark.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Green passes to Thibault. Nice D from Griffin. Nets trail by 4. It's stolen by Milton. Outside for Simmons. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Outside for Simmons. Back to Thibault. On the wing, Milton. The dish to Embiid, and there it is for him. Embiid's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And so that's the end of the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 14 points, 8. Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
So for Brooklyn now, Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Down low. Green kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. And the call on the and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Jeff Green drops them both.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And here's Maxey. Here's Hill. Pass to Maxey. Passes to Howard. It's not going to go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Brown. Outside Green. Outside Jordan. Here's Luwawu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Howard dishes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
They're still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Lots of room. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Dinwiddie against Hill. Dinwiddie kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Luwawu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. It struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. And sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Dinwiddie passes to Brown. Dinwiddie up top. He's guarded by Hill. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Howard with the second chance points.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Maxey. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Maxey's got his first points of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Luwawu, guarded by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Korkmaz, hammers it home to polish off the break.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And it's sent back by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Outside, Simmons. There's the pass to Embiid.
I love the energy of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. Long and tall, and does a great job.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Green, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's KD for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Milton with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Now Durant. He dishes it to Griffin. Irving for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Thibault. Embiid inside, guarded by Harden. Simmons against Harris. With the clock winding down, and Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Irving dishes to KD. Feeds to Griffin. Outside for KD. Can't hit from in close.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Green, the pass to Thibault. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And stolen by Thibault. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets trail by 16. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Pass to Durant from deep three-point range, and the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. The 76ers leading by 18. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Irving kicks to KD. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The first one falls.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Simmons passes to Green. Back to Simmons. And the pass to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons. A genius at drawing contact.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Kevin Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris outside. Durant just inside the line. KD on the wing. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Simmons finds Milton. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they cleared.